everybody. My name's Brenda and welcome to TangleBreak. I created TangleBreak to take a break from my day to relax and draw. So thank you for joining me, and I hope that TangleBreak will give you a relaxing break from your day too. We're going to be making this tile today using Fragment J6. And we will be using the 8 basic steps of the Zentangle Method. Step number 1 is gratitude and appreciation. I'm thankful for the time that we have together to relax and draw. And the supplies that we're going to use today are a Micron 08 black pen, a pencil, a Tortillon, and a 3.5-inch white Zentangle tile. So, take a deep breath and let's get started. So grab your tile and your pen, and step 2 is the corner dots. Step 3 is the border. Step 4 is the string, and since we're doing Fragment J6 today, we're going to make a grid. So go to the center and just draw a line separating the 2 halves. And then go to each side and draw a line. And then turn your tile, and we're going to do the same thing in this direction, and going to the top center and bringing your line down. And if it's not perfectly straight, it is okay. We're relaxing. And at the end, it will look fine. So now we're going to start in the top left-hand box. I'm going to turn my tile here with Fragment J6. So I'm going to make a curved line from corner to corner, joining each one, just making a curved line. Now I'm going to do another curve and fill it in, just like a ladybug from Crescent Moon. And then I'm going to aura that we just made all the way to the end, drawing underneath when it comes to another curved line right here. And that is Fragment J6. So now we're going to go to the next box, do the same thing, do our curved lines connecting the corners. Then we'll go to the top left-hand corner and draw a curved line and fill it in. And then I'm going to make the auras all the way to the end. And that's it. And as we add, you will see this meta pattern appear, which is so cool. And at the end, when we shade, it pops. So just relax, and we're just doing this one fragment over and over to relax. Curve lines to the corners. And then go to the top left corner, putting in a curved line and filling it in. And then aura all the way down. So just relax and just do this fragment in all the boxes. Okay, we're halfway through with our drawing. And so just keep going, and you'll realize that you get into a groove and the lines get better and better. And do not worry about any uneven lines, because the shading will take care of it, and it'll make it look great. Okay, we're on the last row, and you can tell that the meta pattern has appeared. So let's just finish this up. Okay, so we have completed the drawing. So now it's time for step 6, the shade. So grab your pencil, and this makes all the lines just melt together. So I'm going around the curved lines from corner to corner and putting it in pretty dark. And I'm going to do that on every box. So I'm going around the curved lines, and then when we spread this out with the Tortillon, it makes all those lines just blend. Shading is magical. It makes things pop, and it fixes any imperfect lines. Okay, so next grab your Tortillon so we can spread it out. And I'm just going over it, spreading the pencil lid, except in the center. I'm just spreading it all around the edges, and I'm leaving the center white. So it gives it more of a rounded appearance. Whatever this object is underneath, it makes it look more round. And I'm doing my circular motions whenever I can, just because I love that. And you can really see the different layers now of the drawing. Okay, so now grab your pencil again. We're going to do a little bit more shading in the center of the top level of the drawing where the flower petals are. Looks like little flowers. I'm just going to do the center. And then get your Tortillon and just spread that. Okay, now it's time for step 7, initial and sign. Grab your pen and put down your initials or your chop, and then turn it over on the back and sign your artwork. And this is TangleBreak 2026. And this was Fragment J6. Okay, so step 8 is appreciate again. I can look at this tile in any direction, and I hope that you enjoyed our break today and had a chance to relax and made this really interesting piece of art. So I will see you next time on TangleBreak. Bye for now.